King Charles and Queen Camilla hit the racetrack to see their horse bred by Queen Elizabeth compete. King Charles and Queen Camilla are off to the races. The royal couple attended the Epsom Derby Festival at the Epsom Downs Racecourse on May 31st with an eye on one race in particular. Their horse Treasure, bred by the late Queen Elizabeth, competed in the Betfred Oaks. Unfortunately, Treasure placed 11th out of the 12 horses in the race. Despite the loss, the King, 75, and Queen, 76, were all smiles during the outing, including when they presented the Coronation Cup Trophy to the winner of the race, British jockey Ryan Moore. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Queen Elizabeth was an avid horse lover as well as a racehorse breeder. When she died in September 2022, King Charles inherited her horses. Although the new monarch sold some of the horses, Tattersall Auction House's spokesman Jimmy George previously told the BBC, "It's nothing out of the ordinary. Every year they would sell horses. The Queen had brood mares of her own, she would breed them and sell them. You can't keep them all." King Charles had better luck last year at Royal Ascot when their horse Desert Hero won the King George V Stakes. After the race, King Charles and Queen Camilla could be seen celebrating, pointing down at their victorious horse and jockey to their guests in the royal box. After all, the victory came with a $65,650 prize, Sky Sports reported. The royal couple then collected their prize from a familiar face, Queen Elizabeth's cousin, the Duke of Kent, who awarded them with a silver trophy to mark the victory. Zara Tindall, King Charles' niece, told ITV Racing that the win was bittersweet. She said, "To think how proud our grandmother the Queen would have been, but to have a winner for Charles and Camilla and keep the dream alive was incredible." King Charles recently resumed a fuller schedule of royal duties, including public outings, after staying largely out of the spotlight amid his cancer treatment, announced in February. After spending months working mainly behind the scenes or taking part in small audiences at the palace, the King quipped during a May 9th outing to the Royal School of Military Engineering, that he was glad to be out of my cage. On May 30th, it was confirmed that King Charles would attend Trooping the Colour, the annual parade marking the monarch's birthday, on June 15th. However, instead of riding on horseback as he did in previous years, he will conduct his review seated in a horse-drawn carriage alongside Queen Camilla. The King, 75, stepped out at the Royal Opera House on Thursday, May 16th, to attend a special gala performance organised in tribute to Sir Antonio Pappano, the Opera House's outgoing music director. Pappano conducted the Coronation Orchestra at the crowning of King Charles and Queen Camilla at Westminster Abbey in May 2023, and Thursday night's tribute saluted his 22-year tenure as music director of the Royal Opera House. The evening of entertainment featured performances by opera artists and musicians Egil Ekmetshine, Jonas Kaufmann, Sir Bryn Tervel, who performed at the Coronation Concert in Windsor last year, the Royal Opera Chorus, and the orchestra of the Royal Opera House. The artists brought to life much-loved arias and music from Sir Antonio's repertoire at the Royal Opera House, a statement said. When the special show came to a close, King Charles joined Pappano on stage and met some of the performers. Pappano became a Commander of the Royal Victorian Order in the latest New Year Honours list for conducting the Coronation Orchestra, and it was significant for the King to be at the gala performance held in his honour. King Charles recently resumed public-facing duties while receiving cancer treatment, a diagnosis that Buckingham Palace announced on February 5. The monarch has spoken several times about his health during his outings since, telling a patient at the Macmillan Cancer Centre at the University College Hospital London on April 30, his first work outing since the announcement of the diagnosis, "It's always a bit of shock when they tell you," according to Rebecca English of the Daily Mail.